Hello, it's Vidas again, and in this training I will teach you to harmonize the hymn tune Lord, open thou my heart to hear. And this is a hymn tune, interesting, in the minor key. Let me first play it for you, demonstrate how it sounds, and then we'll discover the key and its structural points. Okay, and here I think it's E minor key because the first and the last notes are E, and we have F sharp next to the treble clef, but obviously the melody sounds sadder, more sad, and it's sort of minor feeling. Okay, and now the structural points are 4 phrases. Each of the phrases are a little more than 2 measures long. Second phrase, which ends the first sentence. The second sentence starts with this phrase and ends with this in E minor, with the cadence in E minor. So at the end of each phrase we could do a little different cadences, excursions to G major, sometimes through other keys. We'll discuss that right away. All right, let's start with playing E minor chord at the beginning. This is the tonic. E, G, B, and E. Right. Then the two next notes are tonic notes. Basically, we could do this. We could do in natural minor instead of harmonic minor, without the 7th raised scale degree, without the D sharp. We could do this. Only at the end, on the note F sharp, we could add the D sharp as in a cadence, right? We could do this. So the tonic, now the first inversion G major chord, G, B, G, D, G, C major chord, C, G, C, E, the D major chord, D, F sharp, A, D, A, C, E, the A minor chord, E minor chord, tonic chord, E, G, B, and E, the dominant chord, B, B, D sharp, F sharp, and the tonic, E, G, B, E. Okay, then we'll do this interesting thing with, I think it's still in E minor. We could do another position, E minor chord, E, B, E, G, then now we're starting to modulate to G major. So after this we could do this. this. I like this better. C, E, G, A. It's a G major 6/5 chord of the second scale degree. Alright, and then the dominant D, D, F sharp, A, tonic, G, D, G, B. Okay. Now, either we are going back to E minor or staying in G major. Let's stay in G major for a little while. After the tonic chord in G major, we could do the first inversion chord of G major. B, D, G, G. Right, with doubling the root. The dominant chord, the D major chord, D, D, F sharp, A. Let's check if we have any forbidden parallel octaves and fifths. We only have to watch this octave, right? It's possible, not forbidden. So C, A, E, A, and let's move to E minor. E minor dominant chord. This is the so-called Phrygian cadence, ending in the bass we have 6th scale degree and 5th scale degree, and in soprano we have the 4th scale degree and the 5th scale degree. So we have in reality first inversion subdominant chord and the dominant chord B, F sharp, D sharp and B, which resolves to the next E minor chord, E, G, E, B. Alright, it sounds well. So, after this E minor chord, we could have the subdominant chord. So A, E, C, back to the tonic, and now the modulation starts to G major. The common chord is the tonic, right? Common in E minor it's the tonic, and in G major is the 6th scale degree. After that there is a dominant 6th chord of G major now, F sharp, A, D, D. The tonic chord of G major, G, G, D, B. And now it's the 2nd scale degree 6/5 chord of G major, C, G, E, A. The dominant chord of G major, D, F sharp, D, A, and the tonic of G major, G, B, D, G, which leads us to the E minor phrase, right? The final phrase. So this G major chord becomes the common chord between the two keys. In G major it's the tonic, and in E minor it's the 3rd scale degree chord. Alright, after this probably are better off lowering the bass downward, because it's a forbidden augmented fifth in the bass, between the two notes in the bass, G and D sharp. But when we lower here, play the lower D sharp, it's a diminished fourth, and that's not forbidden. So entire chord reads D sharp, B, F sharp, E, right? D sharp, B, F sharp, B, then the tonic chord, E, B, E, G. Now we have a few options. This way, or I like this second better, it's more colorful. So instead of this, after this tonic chord, E, B, E, G, on the downbeat of measure, of the penultimate measure basically. Then we can have the subdominant chord, A, C, A, basically A, C, E, A, the A minor chord, which leads us to it's an interesting first inversion chord of the third scale degree, basically G major first inversion chord. It's like a short excursion to this, to the G major area, because yeah, it's probably a G major tonic first inversion chord and the dominant of G major, D, A, D, F sharp, and returning to the E minor cadence. This is the subdominant. Subdominant is A, A, C, E. The dominant, the B, F sharp, B, D sharp, and the tonic, E, G, B, and E. Let's play then the last two measures. So let's treat this as the dominant sixth chord, yeah, either of D major, but D major in E minor, remember, is 7th scale degree, so this is the dominant sixth chord or the subdominant chord, yeah, subdominant first degree chord, first inversion chord, and to the 7th scale degree, subdominant, dominant, and tonic. It's an interesting tonal solution to the last phrase, basically. It gives you a nice modal feeling, because we are alternating between G major and E minor, the two very closely related modes, scales, and we alternate between major and minor. It gives us a nice feeling of the Reformation time, basically Renaissance time, 16th century basically harmony. Okay, so now it's your turn to practice and harmonize this wonderful hymn tune, Lord, open thou my heart to hear, and good luck in your practice. Enjoy this hymn tune, have fun exploring tonal possibilities. It gives you these natural chords, not harmonic mode, but natural mode sometimes. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.